Hi, everybody. It's Jeffrey. Hi, Air. It's Jeffrey, and it's Ripe Color, and it's time for your weekly. This is for the week of the 2nd through the 8th. So the little message is everybody we meet either is a teacher or a student, and sometimes they're both. So every person you encounter, there's something to learn or there's something to teach. Okay. And I'm learning and teaching today. A seminar this morning. It was free, and there are 2 more days. And they keep on trying to push you to buy stuff, and it's like I think I got everything I needed, which is fine, and I'm grateful for. It was free. And then tonight I'm teaching Tarot, which I'm excited, and it's still not too late to join because the first week is really about your personal numerology. So we send you the instructions and you can figure it out. And then today we really start. Now, am I going to wear a new outfit? I'm not sure. I am not sure, but I painted today. Very productive. Okay. My phone doesn't stop. No, okay. Um, it just doesn't stop. Okay. Creative thinking. You know what I think it is? I think you've been working too hard. Like maybe there's something that you want to get accomplished or do. Okay. And you keep on running up against like an obstacle or a problem or whatever. And it's like, well, maybe it's time to look at it from a new angle. Like maybe it's time to look at it with fresh eyes from a new angle. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of there too. Yeah, another 3. Yeah, you know what's interesting? So this is the international card. I always say interesting. The international card. He's looking somewhere else, right? He, you know, he has his home base in a way, but he's looking overseas. So it's like look at it from a different angle. You know, you know how different cultures cook the same food in different ways, or there are different modes of behavior in different countries, and it's like look at it from a different angle. I think if you look at it from a different angle, because this way he can't see in front of him. So it's like, okay, there's something I want to accomplish. There's something I want to experience, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that was a good thing about this little seminar today. It was like some of the stuff that she pointed out today, like I already knew, but I guess I needed somebody to kind of agree with me. And then she laid out some points about it. It was like, oh, okay. Now I kind of get it in a different way. Maybe because sometimes you hear it in your head and then you hear it from somebody else, and it's like, oh, okay. By the way, I have a ring light. Wasn't expensive, no, but it is so on the blink. You have to press it at exactly the right way. I think if I sneeze, like the ring light will go off. I think if somebody in the building sneezes, it will go off. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's about getting quiet, being comfortable, being stable in your own creative process, but maybe looking at it from a different way. So, I usually meditate in a certain spot, or I usually eat in a certain spot. And sometimes it's good to maybe to give myself a different perspective. I'll sit on a different chair in the living room and think about it, or I'll go outside, or, but it's, you have everything you need within you, all the stability and stuff. It's like, but maybe I'll have breakfast at a different time. It's like that. Or I'll eat something new or different. Like shake it up. I'm not saying you have to take a trip overseas. Just shake it up and look at it from a new light. And also, I have a lot of yellow here. Okay. So sometimes you just have to pay attention to colors. So, this is a dark, gloomy sky, okay? And this sky is I mean, it's fertile, la la la, but it's also darkish. But then I have three yellow cards. And yellow is really about optimism, enthusiasm, joy, um, a clear, clean perspective. There's a clarity in yellow. Um, there's a almost a cleanness. I don't know how else to say it. Because like the red and orange and pink, which are related to red, have an energy of passion, of creativity, which is good, fiery, right? And then the blue has the energy of I don't know, kind of eternity, um any like open possibilities in a way. But the yellow is really about enthusiasm and optimism and hope and joy. And so it's like, well, sometimes you're looking at something and it's like, oh, this is such a burden, whatever. And if I look at it and I come at it as a burden, then it's going to be a burden. But if I come at it, it's like, let's see how I can figure this out a little bit better. It's almost like a kid's TV show. Yeah. She's very patient. She's very practical. So I have some cards of practicality here, because sometimes we're too close to our own whatever is going on, and I see it through this light of either like I'm too emotionally attached, or I'm too attached maybe financially or creatively. It's like, see it from a different angle. So I painted something this morning. I wish I had it here. And I put on Instagram, and I didn't even know where I was going, but it ended up sort of being three trees, right? But then, and I added like roots, sort of. I mean, they're abstract, so they're not really roots, but it's wider on the bottom. And then the two in the background have like sort of branches. The first one doesn't, there's no branches. And the one in the foreground. And then when you turn it upside down, it looks like these alien tree people. And I'm really kind of undecided about which way I want to feature it. So yeah, it's like, well, if I look at it from a different perspective, it's like it's something else. Well, abstract does that. All right. So it's not too late to join the class. I always have time for a reading, and extended readings are available for members. Membership is $4.99 or $7.99 a month. Please become a member. And let me do the whole thing first. Yeah, there's creative thinking, but it's kind of like gloomy. It's kind of in the dark. It's not, and it's become a burden. So I need to start anew. And look at what other people are doing, and see, use their look at it from a new perspective, right? From a creative perspective that you're comfortable with, and then you'll be able to plant the seed in the right place, and be patient with yourself. Okay. All right. So extended readings. See you there. Blessings.